Hello everyone, my name is Sumit Kumar and welcome to my channel. In my last video, I have explained about EFS and I also explained how to mount EFS in multiple EC2 machines. So now in this class, we are going to learn deploying more packages. Like when we are using Lambda, so if you need any package that their size is more, and if you want more than 5 packages to be deployed, and you can create maximum of five layers only. So there is a restriction in layers, and also you cannot zip it and keep it with Lambda because of size factors. So if so, what is the problem here is like whenever you need more package to be installed and there is size limitations, then what to do with this? So in the Lambda there is features called file system. So basically you can attach EC2 machine, means actually EFS file system with Lambda. Okay, and you can install packages here. You can install packages whatever let's say that pandas package you want to install. You can install pandas package here and you can use it in Lambda. That only we are going to learn in this video. So we don't have to create layers. Okay, so we remove this layers things, and because layers having some limitation, like you cannot create more than 5 layers and all. So let's start. So in our last video already we have mounted EFS. So how to check like we have mounted EFS or not? So if you do df minus h, you can see this is my mount point. If you want to unmount it, you can use sudo umount. It's not required, but just I'm telling umount force, and then you can unmount it. Okay, so this is unmounted. Just folder is there, but there is nothing. So again, I will go to EFS, and already file system is created. Okay, file system name is EFS EC2 testing. We'll click on this, and we'll go to attach. In our last video, I have explained about how to do this one, mount using via IP, and we can. That's what we will do. This video will mount using this. So for if you want to mount using this, then you have to install the package name EFS util tool. Okay, so this is the EFS utils. So you just need to copy this and run it here. I already have done it, so I will not do. I will just copy this command, and we'll go here and mount it. So it is saying that mount position EFS does not exist. Okay, you have to come out of this and then run this command. So it is saying that already mounted. Run mount command to verify. So let me see whether after running this one command it got unmount or not. How to see EF minus H. Okay, so it is already there. So let me unmount it again. Okay, view mount. And now we will run mount command. So this is this done, and then again we will run this command to mount it. So not done. So let me check this what file system got mounted or not. You can see this got mounted. Okay, and this is I have done using DNS, so you can see this. Okay, so we have mounted our file system, EFS file system into this location. Now what to do, we will connect this folder to our Lambda. So for that, you have to go to EFS file system and we have to create access point. To create access point, just go to here, access point, and then click on create access point. You can give, this is a file name that we have created, and this we can create. You can give any name. So I'm giving here test EFS lambda mount. Let it be like this only. And then you can give any folder here. So it will create this folder inside this file system, inside this EFS. Okay. So right now you can see nothing is there. So once you will go here and just to create, you can give any name. I'm giving here test access. Okay. Test access I'm giving. Okay, fine. So this is POSIX user. This is important if you want to give a user group an ID to access some file inside this. This is file system, Linux file system. So Linux file system will have, if you want to give access to some certain users, and can create group and owner you can create. So you can do with, you can go with this option. This is the optional. I can leave it like that. But for permission for the root access, here we have to provide the 77 access, because I want I want to give full permission to this my folder that I'm going to create here, and I'm just giving some ID on ID. So on ID can be in between any number. So I'm just giving here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any number you can give. This all will be managed by AWS, so we don't have any control over there. But this you have to take care with. Once if you will get any error while accessing through the Lambda, the file system, then you can think about this permission. So this is critical here. Okay, that's what I'm giving here, 777 access and create access. So now access point has been created. Now we'll go to Lambda and connect our, I will create our Lambda and connect our Lambda to EFS file system. Okay, so for that I will go to my notepad and I have noted down certain point that is very helpful before connecting your EFS to Lambda. So we know that EFS is created in VPC. Okay, so our Lambda should also connect to the that VPC, same VPC. First things, and we have connected our EFS to some security group, that is default security group. So we have to add our Lambda to that same security group, and this already discussed. Like we have to open this 2049 port to connect to EFS. Okay, this is the 3-4 point that we have to keep in mind. And then we know, like, we are anyway, you have to create the VPC first. So we are not going to create VPC, we are just using default VPC. We will create security group, and in that security group we have to open this 2049 port. Okay, we have to, I already created EFS, and then we have to create one role. That role we have to attach to Lambda. So what role we need? I need basic execution role that will create log, and we need to attach this to role, Lambda VPC access execution and EFS, because from the Lambda we want to access VPC and file system. So these two things we need, and this is just for CloudWatch. So we'll create one role and we'll attach this permission. Okay, so let's jump to EFS. Let's jump to here console, and we'll go to where Lambda. I'm just creating Lambda. What should I give the name of Lambda? Let me give name as test EFS file system. Test EFS. That's fine. No? This is good. Then we'll go to Python 3.7 and role. Role I have already created. and you people know how to create the role. So you can go ahead and create the role and attach this. So I've created role EFS role. Okay, lambda EFS role, and we'll create this function. So now we'll go to configuration, and first of all we'll go to generic configuration, and then we'll edit this one. We make it 10 minutes because sometimes our lambda will run more than 3 seconds, it will fail. So this is good practice to increase this limit always. And then we'll go to permissions. Permission already have added. Okay, EFS lambda role. If you want to see what is there, open this one, and then I will show you what all things is added here. I already explained you. We have to add this role, AWS lambda, AWS lambda VPC, and then Elastic File System Control. Okay, we'll quickly go here, and what is that? VPC. Okay, VPC you have to configure. Why? Because I already told you EFS will create inside one VPC, and I have used default VPC. Okay, so we have to add the VPC to this lambda because our both service would be there in same VPC, same virtual private group. Okay, so we'll connect to default VPC, and we'll choose subnet. We'll choose this D. Okay, and we can choose two more, D, E, whatever you want, you can select. Okay, and then security group, default security group. So default, this is my default security group. So you can see in the default security group, I've already added this port, this one, and this is the security group again. Okay, save it. This is the second work done. 2 tasks has added. Now we'll go to file system. This is the thing, man. So if you want to connect lambda to file system, so we'll go here, and we already have created access point. Correct? We'll add that access point here. So this is the file system. We have to add access point. Access point name is test EFS lambda. Then we have to give mount location. So this is configurable. Configuration means you have to manually give MNT, and you can give any name. Okay, let me give any name. I'm giving testing access or test access, anything. Okay, and save it. Any name you can give. Now we'll go to code, and what I will do first is I will just write the code, and through the code I will create file inside this mount file system. Okay, so I have already written the code for that. It's very simple code. Just need to append the mount that we created, and what I'm doing here is I'm just printing here directory what is there in the file in this directory. So it will print nothing is there, and then no file, and then I will open one file named test file in write mode, and will write like hello from lambda. Okay, and then again I'll print. Okay, so let's copy this code, and we'll go to lambda, delete this one. So this is very simple code. So the pandas and numpy, I will explain it after a few minutes. Let me comment it. How to comment? Select and control question mark. Okay, we are good to go. So just now we have created test access, correct? We'll deploy this code, and we'll test it. Give any name, test, create, then test it. Okay, obviously we know like it will give some error. So what is the error? Syntax error and indentation. So we'll go here, we'll check where the indentation problem is, because sometimes people do copy paste now, so this problem happen with so don't do copy paste. Anyway, you have to write the code. So for Don't want to waste time. That's what I have not written here. I have already prepared for people. Now, test it. Where you go again, the problem is same. No such directory MNT test access. Okay. So let me check what I have given name of mount path. Okay, I'm given here text access, but as I missed it, so I will take this one only, and we'll go to code. Okay. We'll go here and we'll remove this one. So this I already told this. Anything you can give up from mount. Only one is missing, so I remove this one, remove these things, and also remove from here. Okay, that's good. Deploy it and then test it. This time it ran, and before you can see there is no file, and after we created one file called test file. So where it got created? It should be created in EFS. So where I have mounted my EFS? Here. So I've not done anything from here. Let me check got created or not. See, I have told you this is what this is access point that we have created before. Without this is with S. Okay, this is nothing related to this mount point. Yeah, whatever you want you can give here. Okay, this is just a local mount path, because here I'm given here test underscore access without S, only one S. But what file got created here? Test access. So what is this? This is access point name that you are creating here. Here, this is access point name, this path, this one here, test access. Okay, so we can go there and check my file is available here or not. See, my file is also here. Cat and check. That's the problem. Okay. So one part is done. I'm successfully connected my Lambda to EFS. So what to do? What I want my layer should be accessible. Whatever, not layer, actually layer we are not going to use anyway. We are going to use my package like Pandas package or any Pandas, NumPy, anything. You have to install whatever package you need. You have to install in this location. Okay, and that location is already we have mounted. We have connected this location to my Lambda. So my Lambda will able to access to that location. So let me go here and try to run this one under NumPy, okay, and deploy it. Test. So what is giving error? Giving saying that no module for NumPy. Okay, if you will remove this NumPy, my code failed here. Now test it. It will give no module called Panda because we are not added any in layers and not even have zipped the Lambda, zipped this Pandas package and kept it here. So we have not done anything. So what to do? We'll install my package, this library, you can say this Pandas library inside my EFS. So we'll go from here and we'll install location, test access location, and then here you have to install your packages by doing pip install. Okay, do pip install here once again. Pip 3 pip install pandas -t dot. So it is done. Now if I'll go here and edit this and deploy this and test it, should work. Correct. See, we are able successfully imported this two Lambda, okay, pandas and NumPy. So what you have learned here is if you want to use any library packages, you have to create one access point. Okay, you have to go to that access point inside folder, and then you have to install this one. So thanks for watching my video. So if you have any doubt, you can comment it on. And also I will recommend that before doing these things, for going to practice this one, you can go to my channel, and I have very good content. Go to my channel, and here I have created one playlist. AWS playlist is there, and I have many more videos, and I will keep uploading video here, so you can go and watch this. Okay, once you watch this video, then you can practice uh, this Lambda things. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a great day.